Yeah, it's very scary, and I love that in this documentary you actually went to Africa, because my husband, all the time we talk about various social issues, he spends a lot of time in Africa because he hunts and in the bush, and he always says to me, when you get to Africa and you start talking to these locals, they don't even understand the concept of gay. And I have this idea that we actually have become so progressive, we've become regressive in society. Like, we've just gone like forward, 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 and actually now we're like behind backward. It's the reason why we're acting like medieval creatures, wearing, masks as if we're like hanging garlic and warding off vampires, right? Like, these things don't make any sense medically. And it's sort of the same way when you look at this transgender, where they can't even grasp the concept of what you're saying. They're laughing at you like you're a crazy person, like you're somebody who's arrived from a medieval period and doesn't understand basic facts and how things work. That has got to, it's stunning. You went to a tribe and we're supposed to believe that they're backwards, right? They don't know anything. We're living in this forward futuristic society, and they're basically laughing as you're trying to explain to them what transgenderism even is.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. Well, I'll admit that one of the reasons we went there was to troll the libs, because it's just, it's very funny to go and have African tribesmen saying these things, because the left can't, what are they going to do? It's like, it's racist to criticize. So that was part of it, but I think more so it was to test this ridiculous idea from the left that they claim. They say that the so-called gender binary is a Western colonial construct. And the idea that men are men and women are women, that's our unique Western thing. And you go outside of that bubble, you're going to find that people are very fluid and open and progressive. And then, of course, that's not the case. But we said, let's go and test it out anyway. And we found the exact opposite is the case, that actually gender ideology is a very insular, uniquely Western, modern thing. Doesn't exist outside the bubble. And it's very revealing when, as it happened to me, because I'm asking these questions and they assume, because I'm asking, that I'm actually confused. And they think that I'm just an absolute maniac. They were nice about it. I mean, they pitied me like a child, but they were nice about it. But now they put me in the position of having to, like, they were demanding explanations from me of how all this works. And so now I'm trying to explain it to them. And I think nothing reveals the absurdity of an idea more than trying to explain it to someone who has no shared frame of reference to you. Like, you're starting from ground up, trying to explain this concept. And it quickly becomes obvious how vacuous the idea is.
Somewhere in Kenya, people are just talking behind your back, being like, we met the craziest freaking person from the West. You're not even going to believe what this idiot said. And I think it's such a brilliant thing to do, because it really showcases just how stupid we've gotten in America. None of it makes any sense, and everybody knows it. It's basic instinct to know that none of this makes any sense, and it's extremely foolish.